So today we have three judges lined up. Gaston Petinoli, that's the best I can do, Gaston. Taylor Clausen, and Fred Hill. They've sworn to be impartial. I can vouch for them. So they will make a very fair decision in this. So our MC is going to be Barbara Palumbo, who is a noted watch writer, editor, and personality. And I'm going to turn it over to Barbara, who's going to run this thing. Good luck to everybody. Thank you for entering.
You know, I'm the headmistress of this event and have been now for a few years, right? Steve has me fly in from Atlanta just to torture you people. Yes, this is how it's going to go. You're going to come up here. You're going to have a little bit more time than you have in the past. You're going to have 2 minutes. I'm going to be timing that 2 minutes exactly. If you go past the 2 minutes, then we pull like a gong show. Yes, those of you who are middle-aged understand what I mean, where we're just going to kick you off the stage. Come up, be dressed, have a watch that's associated with your costume, and impress these three gentlemen back here, and you will be scored accordingly. We do have some prizes, which, Steve, if that's okay, I can actually mention. So we have first prize is going to be a Zodiac Super Sea Wolf 53 skin automatic. Really nice. Second prize is a Faux Pay EAU 558 unisex perfume. And third prize is this gorgeous Breitling leather weekender bag. And then we also have an honorable mention, which is the Seiko double watch winder. First prize can pick anything he wants. So if he doesn't want the Zodiac, he can go for the bag. Second prize, whatever's left, same thing. You don't have to take those prizes. So without further ado, let's go ahead and get this started. So last year's winner, who I remember came up here dressed as Elvis, wearing a Hamilton Ventura, which was the Elvis watch, and playing an Elvis song on the ukulele, which he learned specifically, which got him the win. Bruce, come on up, Bruce. Phone her off. Where is he? Bruce! Bruce! All right. Hi, Bruce.
How are you?
I remember you.
Good to see you.
You are dressed so interestingly, so I'm going to go ahead and hit start here and time you for 2 minutes, and you can tell these lovely people who the hell you are.
Well, thank you, Barbara. My name is Alberto Santos Dumont. I was born on July 20th, 1873 in Sao Paulo, Brazil. I was a early pioneer, aviator pioneer, and very famous in Europe. Some people think that it was me rather than some brothers from the United States who actually demonstrated control heavier than air flight. But what's that got to do with watches? Well, measuring time as an aviator is very important to navigation. But at the time, in the early 1900s, the custom for men was to wear pocket watches, which obviously is a problem. But I had a friend by the name of Louis Cartier. Perhaps you've heard of him. And I went to him and I said, Louis, you got to help me out here. And Louis Cartier gave me in 1904 what is arguably the world's first men's wristwatch, and without any doubt, the world's first pilot watch had to be. And in 1911, that watch became part of the Cartier in their catalog, and it was in the catalog for over 100 years. And the current model of that watch, now called simply the Cartier Santos, thank you very much, I'm wearing on my wrist now, and 10
seconds, Bruce.
And I want to thank you all. I have only one question for Barbara.
Which is?
Can you tell me where the aerodrome is?
You're so nuts. Give it up for Bruce, everybody. That was amazing. The Cartier Santos. So well done. So well played. Okay, we have, I know this name too. Leon. Where's Leon Eckel? I recognize. Hi, Leon. There you are. It's so good to see your face again. Leon I don't know, man. I'm from Philly. I don't know about this. Judges, are we paying attention? Don't run away, Gaston. All right, Leon. Tell us your story. You have 2 minutes. It's gonna buzz you out if not, but I'm gonna hold this mic, okay? Ready? Okay. Let's do it.
So it's the tail end of 1977, and I'm attending one of the remaining Dodgers games before they get to the championship. So it's cold in California at that particular day, so I'm wearing the Dodgers jacket with the hat, and I've got my transistor radio listening to Vin Scully. But it's supposed to be sunny, so I'm wearing this 1977 Seiko Solar Quartz, which was only made in 1977, and it's the third solar watch commercially available. This particular one here, the battery was long dead, and it was used a regular conventional battery after the solar was disconnected. But I used the Varta battery and modified it, so now the solar works on it. So I can't find it in the catalog, so I would imagine less than 3,000 of these were made in 1977 alone. It's also a birth month and year watch, February 1977.
Very nice. So what type of bracelet's on that?
It's just the regular Seiko standard bracelet. It's not a hair puller, but it is a pain to put on because this tends to bend when you're trying to put it on. So it lives in my watch box, basically. What it is.
Very nice. Nice tie-in on the Dodgers in 1977. All right. Leon, so good to see you again. Thanks for always showing up. Great job. So, Margot, this happens to be Mr. Dumont's significant other. Margot Foneroff. Come on here, Margot. I love seeing that women are doing this too. Will you come here and stand on my left? Margot, you look so great. I love what you're wearing. It's so good. I'm not supposed to say. I'm not a judge. I can say that. So that's totally cool, right? Okay, Margot, you got 2 minutes. Let's go. What's going on?
Well, I'm an artist, and artists like creative, colorful things, like my necklace, like my beret, like my palette. And of course, it also includes my Alexander Shurikoff Candy Avant-Garde watch, which is the most colorful and unique and artist kind of watch, because you know what their tagline is.
No. Why don't you tell the crowd? I don't know. I don't think everyone here knows. You can't ask me because I'd be impartial on that. But you can tell everybody.
Alexander Shurikoff's tagline is art on the wrist. So if you're an artist, you have to have art on the wrist.
I love that. You look great. Did Shurikoff make that necklace? Where'd you get that necklace?
Some art fair or something.
It really matches that watch incredibly well. It really, really does. Thank you so much, Margot.
My pleasure. Thank you.
David Williams. Is there a David Williams in the house? Me. Oh my God. Please don't come up here and say. Please don't come up here and say. What? Don't pull a him. Don't come up here and say you're dressed as yourself and that's your costume. I'm gonna kick you off the stage. I'm gonna kick you. Oh my gosh, David.
So
all right.
there's a reason for it, though. Okay.
No,
Okay.
I'm gonna hold this.
Okay. Are we started? Oh, we have. Okay. Okay. So this is the reason I'm not dressed is that this is a personal story, and last year my family lost our father untimely, and when the estate was settled, I thought about getting a watch to commemorate his life. I did loads of research on just about every brand and every type of watch that you could think of to come up with it. What I ended up getting was the Grand Seiko Autumn Blue Watch, SBG H273, from Steve here and Linda. There's several reasons why I chose this watch. So the blue dial has a lot of significance. My father was a pilot. He was a sailor and an Air Force veteran. Blue is also the color of the flags of our home state it's in the flag of our home state of Kansas. It's also in other states where I've lived, Virginia, Nevada, and now Montana. I live in Helena, state capital. It's also a prominent color in my undergrad, the University of Kansas, where both my father and I attended. The gold in the watch, the second hand and the logo, kind of gave me the thought about Helena was one of the main places in the gold rush time, and so that has significance if you've ever been up there. That was one of the wealthiest cities in the United States at that time. Also, Nevada was a It is one of the significant mining states in the world. My father was really a stickler about punctuality, so the high beat accuracy is very important. My parents' anniversary and my birthday are both in late September, so they're in the autumn. And the September birthstone is sapphire, and obviously that fits the bill. And then lastly, my nephew, who will probably get this watch, lived and worked in Asia. So there's the tie-in with Japan as well. So that's the story, and thanks for...
Okay. Well, very good. Give it up, everybody. Thank you, David, for sharing that. And our condolences to you about your dad. It's nice you had such a close relationship with him. We are looking for A. Mosen. Oh. Guys. Hi. How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
Good. You look great, by the way. I love that jacket. That's amazing. Okay, come on over here. You're going to stand on this little X here, and I'm gonna see what you're wearing, and let's talk about it. You tell us the story.
Hi. My name is Armand. I came here with this King Seiko. If you can see it, hopefully you can.
You can hold it up.
Yeah, this King Seiko with my dad. I got it here at Little Treasury Jeweler. I really love it because I don't have a watch with a red dial, and I thought it was very unique. And personally, I love the bracelet. It's very shiny, and the structure of the bracelet is very complex while also being very beautiful and nice. Today, I didn't exactly dress up, but well, I did dress up just more formally because of how beautiful this watch is, and to try and like make it stand out on me because of its red color.
Tell us your name. Is it Armand? Is that your name?
Armand.
Armand.
Arman.
Okay, Armand. So are you a watch collector? How old are you, Armand?
I'm 13.
And are you a watch collector? Do you have more than just the that Seiko that you're wearing right now?
Yes, I have more than this King Seiko that I'm wearing.
You do? So clearly this is like, you're looking for maybe that Zodiac right now, right?
Possibly, yes.
Guys, big round of applause for Armand. Thank you, sir. Appreciate you. We're going to bring up the next person. Thank you. Jeffrey Schuldenfrei. Yes, I got it right. I know it took me a couple years, Jeff. Hiya, Jeff. How you doing, buddy? You're always a joy to see. How you doing?
I'm doing great, thanks.
I can't wait to hear what you have to say. So I'm gonna
standing next to you, not be doing great.
Oh my God, you're so cute. You're gonna be my next ex-husband. Okay. Yeah. See, thanks for getting that one, guys. Yeah. You think I'm joking?
You think
Okay.
I'm joking?
All right, I'm gonna hit start. You got it. You got the floor.
Okay, so I'm dressed as me, 1970s. I've got my Wilson T2000. We know it's a vintage because when I put my hands on it, black stuff comes off on my hands. This was what Jimmy Connors used to play with. I usually wore an Izod shirt with the alligator on it, as this, the white pants, and I always sported a tail because my hands got sweaty. So this way I was always ready to do this and get the sweat off. What I'm wearing today, though, is kind of cool. A watch I bought in an antique mart. It's a two-tone Lord Elgin, and on the dial, what caught my eye was a tennis racket, and under it says 71 U.S. Open tennis. And on the back, it is dedicated to Governor Linwood Holton from Arthur Ashe and the Philip Morris Company. And some 10 years later, I'm watching the 1980s U.S. Open, and I called ex-Governor Linwood Holton on the phone. And I said, I'm watching this contest with this watch on, and he said, wow, how'd you get it? I didn't know I don't have it anymore. Turned out there had been a string of robberies in his neighborhood in the early 80s taking silverware. And he said to me, I'm going to bet you they took that watch. And I did say to him, well, if stolen, it's yours. And he said, no, you keep it. We've downsized. We've moved on. Have a good time. And he said he and the lieutenant governor of Virginia were invited up by, I think his name's Kuhlman of the Philip Morris Company, to come. They sponsored the U.S. Open, so they were flown up there to be on hand for Arthur Ashe, a Virginian, same state, to be on hand theoretically for like award presentations, but Arthur Ashe lost. And anyway, they flew back home, and he said a week later, this arrives in the mail as a gift to him as a consolation prize from Arthur Ashe for coming up to the event. So that is what I'm showing off, a literally the watch that Arthur Ashe awarded to the governor, and as everyone probably knows, the main stadium at US Open is now the Arthur Ashe Stadium.
That is so good. That is such a great story. You might be, in all the years I've been emceeing this, the first person to come up here admitting that they're wearing stolen property. That's right. That is, because don't think that some of you aren't wearing stolen property if you've got vintage timepieces on your wrist. Well, thanks, Jeff. That was awesome.
By the way, it takes me off that they lock these cabinets here.
David Ross. Do we have a David Ross in the house? David Ross is in his house. Come on, David. And you get, look, yeah, that's going too far. You can't take the cute kid. No points for the cute kid.
I promise I wouldn't use him as a prop.
Oh, you use him as a problem. I'm going to hold it. Don't
Okay,
take it away
okay,
from me.
sorry, I didn't. Got grabby.
David, sell. I love this.
It's a little bit on the ball, if you will. Yeah. Sorry. Had to say it, yeah. So I'm dressed as an engineer, obviously.
What kind of engineer, David?
A train engineer, not the one that has a degree, because that's not me. Right, so, and I'm wearing a ball watch, the railroad watch. If you guys are familiar with the railroad certification, I can tell you a little bit about that railroad certification, because I think I heard someone, probably no one, actually ask, hey, what kind of cat made ball watches? And really the answer is a catastrophe. And so what actually happened was in 1891, the Toledo Express was going east out of Ohio, Cleveland, Ohio, where it collided with the fast mail train, which was on the same rail going in the opposite direction. They collide. What ends up happening is there actually 8 people ended up passing, including both engineers on both trains. Envelopes go everywhere, spam mail all over the place. Your horse and buggy warranty is in the mail. So terrible tragedy. And the U.S. Railroad says, oh, what are we going to do about this? How do we stop this from happening again? So what they do is they go out and they're going to say, we're going to hire a chief time inspector. And he's going to go out and he's going to review all of the standards across all the railroads. And so they hire this guy. It's a jeweler out of Cleveland, Ohio. And his name's Webb Ball. And he goes and he looks at all the railroads and says, okay, what are you guys' standards? How do you guys operate to make sure you're within time specs? And of course, to his horror, he says, oh, there are no standards. Perfect. Well, we're going to fix that. So Webb Ball, chief time inspector, goes out and he starts building out the standards. And with those standards, he builds out watches and stamps them with the RR, which is what is on all of the Ball watches that we see now today. On the nose.
It was on the nose. Thank you. Well done, my friend. Well done. Big round of applause. Great education there, too. I love that. I love a good education. Okay, Aaron Burke Jr. Aaron Burke Jr. We will not accept Aaron Burke III or Sr. Do we have an Aaron Burke Jr. in the house? Nope. Oh, yes. Okay, I thought I saw him come in. Go for it.
I don't know about no contest, but I'm looking for John Connor. I'm a cybernetic organism. I'm from the future.
I also had to settle for a 2012 Governator mask because there were no Terminator masks available anymore. That actually was pretty good. That is no longer popular, so in my haste, I went on eBay and found this really, really shoddy latex Governator mask. The hair is different, and the wrinkles are quite a bit more. I didn't intend on being able to put together the Terminator outfit from the 90s hit, but as it so happens, I have the Harley Fat Boy parked outside, which is the bike that Arnold famously drove over the bridge in T2. And then, she's moved me around. And then, I had the jacket because, this is the jacket I ride with because it's a good one, but it's also the one that he wore in T2. And then a couple months ago, I was having fun in here, and I impulse bought the Seiko Arnie, which this particular watch is the watch that he owned and famously wore in all those movies from Terminator to Predator to Commando. And it was his personal watch. He could have had anything, but he chose the solar-powered Arnie. I like it. I use it at CrossFit, and I like using it on the bike because the sun charges it up. This is the nerdiest thing I've done all year, but I'm really, really happy to be here. And yeah, I actually just have the Terminator outfit and the motorcycle. I was riding around the parking lot with this on, and I was really scared that I was going to maybe get pulled over or have the cops called on me. So I made sure I brought a Nerf gun instead of a shotgun prop. Yeah.
All right, Aaron. Amazing. That was so good. And your Austrian accent. Chef's kiss. Awesome. So good. Megan Williams. I feel like I might know who this is. Megan, let it go. Okay, seriously. Just let it go. Can we just let it go? All right, Megan Williams here. Meg?
All right, so I am Queen Elsa from the Disney movie Frozen. If you have kids, I'm sure you've heard the song Let It Go until your ears bleed. I know I work with kids, so I hear it all the time. But in the movie, she has powers. She can create snow, ice, all of the above. She makes castles. She's a craftsman. So I'm wearing the Grand Seiko Snowflake. Yeah, so, I mean, if I don't win, I guess I'll let it go.
That was so quick. Can we see the watch?
Yes, of course. Yeah.
For those who have been living under rocks,
Yeah.
that's the Seiko Snowflake.
Yeah, and it's beautiful. It's textured so beautifully, which I think fits really well with Elsa because she makes beautiful things out of her hands. So, yeah.
That's beautiful. Thank you for coming, Megan. Aw. Bye, Elsa. Henry Kwong. Henry!
Use my kid as a prop.
Oh, we got another kid prop, guys.
All right, so my sidekick and I, we are Red Bull Racers. I have my Tag Heuer hat, my Tag Heuer shirt, and my Tag Heuer Aqua Racer Caliber 16, which is basically a Valjo 7750. Oh, thank you. All right, yeah. And that's it. Nothing elaborate, nothing crazy about us, but we're here and we're in the race.
Is she is she in the sidecar? What's your sidekick?
She's in the sidecar, yes.
She doesn't change a tire. She's not like your pit crew.
She just tells me where to go.
Most women do. So yes, that's very good. Well, thank you so much, Henry. Good. I like that watch a lot too. Guys, this is it. Last one. Maybe we did save the best for last with Mr. Tag Heuer and his pit crew. That is our contest. Steve, you want to take it over from here? Thank you so much. You guys bring it every year. You guys bring it.
Thank you, Barbara, for an excellent job as usual. We're going to take a break for about 5 minutes, let the judges get together on their decision, and then we'll reconvene. We'll give a shout out and award our prizes. So get a drink, get a little something to eat, buy a watch, whatever you need to do. Thanks. Decision, and I'm going to ask them to come out and declare the winners. So we're going to start with the first prize, and who is going to announce the winner of the first? Who's the first prize, Judge?
We couldn't agree on a first winner, so we're going to take the prize.
Okay.
No, okay, I'll announce the winner.
And reasons, if you have them.
Drum roll.
Drum roll.
Jeffrey.
Jeffrey.
Where's the
Try it.
Schulden Fry?
Something like that. Okay. Congratulations. Jeffrey is always a contender. Okay, and you get to pick from the 4 prizes over there. Okay, he takes the Zodiac. All right. Good show. Jeff is always a contender. All right. Taylor is going to announce the second prize.
Bruce Fondoff. Or Fonaroff. Fonaroff.
Okay, Bruce. Over here. Congratulations, Bruce. Beautiful.
Thank you so much. I never found the aerodrome, but thank you anyway.
We'll help you later. Have a few drinks, and we'll find it for you.
Bruce, what are you picking?
Yep.
Where am I?
We have a 30-second timer on this decision. He'll take the bag. All right. Congratulations. Okay. Will this fit in your plane?
It will, yes.
Oh, okay. I'm sure it will. From
Thank you,
Breitling.
everyone.
Yep. And third prize announcer, Mr. Hill.
David Ross.
Try again.
Bad. David,
We have to be fair.
there we go, engineer.
Okay.
It said 3.
Huh?
It said 3 right next to David Ross.
Oh, okay. Congratulations.
Thank you very much. I really appreciate it.
Okay.
Went with the watch winder.
Yeah. Beautiful. Okay, thank you. Let's see that beautiful ball watch.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, good. Use it in health. And honorable mention.
Unanimous right off the bat, I have to say. Honorable mention, what we do this for is for young collectors to become old collectors. So, Armand, where you at?
Yep. You have. Armand, have a stand over here. Okay, you're a wonderful young collector. I had the pleasure of working with him a couple of weeks ago on his watch, and you're going to need to find some lady to give that to, I believe. Do you have someone in mind?
I think I'll just keep it in my room as a prize, maybe. A prize trophy. I don't know. Maybe I'll give it to a future girlfriend or something. I don't know.
Good move, good move. Thank you so much. Congratulations. Okay, for group photo. Yeah. All right. Let's get them first. Yeah, sorry about that. But you had a great talk, very touching, actually.
Thank you.
All right, thank you, everybody. Thank you to the contestants. Good show. Let's carry on with the event.
If you enjoy local content like this, please like, comment, and share this video. If you own a local business, please join us.